What is going on, everybody? It's Brandon. Welcome to Back After 10. Yeah, today is a really good day just because, well, I woke up, you woke up, you're watching this video, so be happy and appreciate that. But anyway, we're here to talk about a bowling ball. We're here to talk about, let me grab it, the soon to be released, May 1st is actually the date, so not too long from here, the Rocket AI from Storm. It's a Belmo ball. This is my first Belmo ball, to be truthfully honest with you. Never had one. I know the Rocket Core, it came out some time ago. It was very successful apparently, and they brought it back, updated it with new AI technology, which is always a benefit, something that Storm invented, and it has worked for so many people, including myself. A1S cover stock, so it's the same cover stock, pearl cover stock formula that was on the original Equinox that came out, I think a year or so ago. I didn't have that, so I can't speak to it personally, but we'll talk about it and another ball that I think you guys might like in comparison. So yeah, here we are, Rocket AI. Let's jump into the video. Before we get started, I want to say thank you to the folks over here at Gehenna Lanes for hooking me up, allowing me to come in their facility and record a little early because it's still quiet. Shout out to my guys over at Next Generation Bowlers Pro Shop. As always, Storm Nation, stand up. 12 bagger, Coolwick, Jopo, bowling ball doctor. Let's throw this ball. Now, in all transparency, again, I have thrown this ball at my home center of Stardust Lanes. That's the first time that ball's gone down lane here at Gehenna. All right. So you saw that first shot, clean, round, nothing crazy. Layout is 65 by 4 3/4 by 40. It's a layout that I like to use on pearl or just symmetrical balls in general, just to kind of keep it even, it allows me to see what the ball really can and can't do. Let's just put it that way. So we're gonna stand about 21 with my feet. I'm just gonna go right up the track. The cover has not been altered in any way other than a quick cleaning. Tug that one. Oof. Even though I tugged it, which I'm not a professional, as I said before, I'm 45, soon to be 46. I'm not a professional, so I do miss left and I do miss right. There's not gonna be any crazy edits in this video because I want you guys to see the real, how it is, how I react, how it reacts in the moment. So I'm gonna move my feet aboard left, keep target the same. Yeah. So I got that ball to the friction, and that thing, once she sees friction, it goes. I did not, again, at the time when the original Equinox came out, I did not throw that ball. I wasn't throwing Storm stuff at the time. But everyone, for the most part, that I saw that threw that ball absolutely loved that ball. A pearl ball that read the middle portion of the lane, that gave you a consistent, continuous read, wasn't too fancy in any way, shape, or form. I think we sold a lot of them in my shop, let's just put it that way. So that let me know it must be good. And a lot of people did some damage in tournaments and events and made money with that ball. What I see out of this, from personal use, obviously, and again, I use it at a different center than obviously here, but I can see if you are, again, on a higher friction surface on a normal basis, or like in my other center, where transition is sometimes very dramatic, you need a ball that can get through the front portion of the lane really easy. This is I want to say 2.253 RG and I want to say 0.4 or 48 differential. So it's kind of high, kind of in the middle numbers. So it's doing what I kind of thought it was going to do at both places. All right, so guys, as you saw on that last shot, that wasn't English, but as you can see on that last shot, it got down lane, but once it saw friction, she took off. So we're gonna compensate, we're gonna move our feet, move our target, and see what we get. Okay, so I moved my eyes into about 15-ish. and I was looking around 8, 9 down lane. I tugged that, so it kind of washed out a little bit. When the tour was here in Columbus, Ohio for the, I think, Ohio Pilgrim Open or something like that, I saw several guys using it. A lot of them had two, one out the box, one with a little bit of surface, namely Chris Vi. He had two. He seemed to like the one with a little bit of surface a little bit better. Oh. Okay, so that was just a bad shot, period. Based on what I'm seeing right now, in this particular center, because it is a higher friction surface, I would probably, if I was bowling here primarily, honestly, I might crack the surface with this ball with like a 3,000 pad. Yeah, good shot. Read the lane, read the angle. What more do you want? Okay, so based on what you saw there, the Rocket or the Rockstar Amped is a little earlier, a little smoother. Again, because it also has 3,000 on it. But this ball, I think the core numbers are a little bit stronger, so it reads like a little bit more, flares just a hair more. But I think the two could complement each other. So if you wanted a symmetrical pearl piece that you like to put surface on, but you still want a symmetrical piece that gets down the lane, that has that pearlescent, like stereotypical reads and drives, the Rocket AI could be a definite complement. So what I'm also going to do now is I'm going to throw my Bionic. I have a pin-up Bionic, similar numbers to the Rockstar Amps and the Rocket AI, just with a little bit of polish on it, and let's talk about it. All right, so based off that shot using the Bionic, in comparison to the star of the show, the Rocket AI, definitely a step down. Even if the surfaces are quote unquote the same, because that Bionic is exponentially stronger in cover stock strength and core numbers, the two do play off of each other. So if you are somebody who has a Bionic, right, but you were looking for something a little cleaner, and you have the Bionic at the box surface, for example, which I think is like 4,000, definitely I would say look at the Rocket AI. It's a cleaner, just as responsive piece, just as much control. You can open up the lane, I think, a little bit more with the Rocket AI than you can the Bionic. So the two definitely play off of each other as a really good 1-2 combination. So I'm going to throw the Rocket AI one more time, and then we're going to compare it to one other bowling ball, the Viking. Now, again, I don't have an original Equinox to compare it to, so that's going to be the closest ball that I have. But it'll give you an idea of where the Rocket AI fits overall within Storm's lineup. Yeah, I just like really how I can play straighter. I can open the lane with that ball. I really like the Rocket AI. Now, the last ball, again, is going to be the 900 Global Viking, because it's probably the closest thing I think to, based on what I have, to an Equinox. But this will give you a general idea as to what they may or may not look like. Yeah. See, the Viking has it's asymmetrical, much bigger core. I believe it probably has a stronger cover stock. But that ball is just very round. So I would venture to say, sorry, this kid practicing down there. I would venture to say, if you have an Equinox, the original, and you were looking for a complement to it, get a Rocket AI. If you've got a Viking, but you need a cleaner option in the symmetrical realm, get a Rocket AI. If you have a Bionic and you're throwing it around box surface, but you need a cleaner option, get a Rocket AI. You see what I'm saying? You see where I'm going with this? Rocket AI. Okay, last couple shots with the Rocket AI, and I'm gonna let you guys go. Gosh, I love that ball. All right, last shot. Win, lose, or draw. Yep, Rocket AI available May 1st, along with the Monsoon. Go to your local VIP Pro Shop to snag one. You can technically still pre-order it now at Next Generation Bowlers Pro Shop. Go to our Facebook page, leave us a message, say, hey, you saw Brandon's video from Back After 10. You want to pre-order it now? Do so, and you get 15% off. I'm B. Ross, Back After 10. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace. This Rocket AI. It's pretty damn good.